And Democratic mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani is heading out of the country. In fact, he's gone already, right? He left to celebrate his recent marriage.
His opponents are using the vacation as a talking point against him. Robert Moses is at City Hall with the latest on the race for mayor. Robert.
Kurt and Rosanna, State Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani says he is currently in Uganda, which is the place of his birth, to celebrate his recent marriage to his wife, Rama, with their family and close friends. The two got married earlier this year, in fact, in February. And while they're rarely seen in public together, she did celebrate with him on stage following his stunning primary victory back in June. Mamdani says he will be back to New York before the end of this month. While the summer is typically the time when many New Yorkers leave town and just unplug altogether from politics, Mamdani's trip is drawing some criticism. Mayor Eric Adams, who you may remember traveled to Ghana after he was elected in 2021, and recently went to Florida for a campaign fundraiser, says this election is not about who can rack up the most passport stamps. And Republican Curtis Sliwa says his opponents are always on vacation. Over the weekend, before Mamdani announced his trip, former Governor Andrew Cuomo told business leaders and others at a breakfast in the Hamptons that either he wins or he moves to Florida. A spokesman later said Cuomo was joking and he would never give up on New York. Mamdani had some fun on X as he announced his trip to Africa.
I do want to apologize to the haters, because I will be coming back. And since you will undoubtedly read about this trip in the New York Post, inshallah on the front page, here are a few of my humble suggestions for headlines. MIA, Mamdani in Africa. Uganda missed me. He's completely crazy. The Afra can't be serious. Carl Kampala-Neely investigates Mamdani. Zoe running away.
So Mamdani trying to get ahead of those clever New York Post headlines. We'll see if any of them materialize, or perhaps the Post will come up with something different. Mamdani's trip follows his hour-long meeting on Friday in Brooklyn with House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Jeffries' spokesman called that meeting constructive, but notably, after the meeting, there was no endorsement forthcoming, at least not yet. So far, many of New York's top Democrats have not endorsed Mamdani. That includes not just Jeffries, but also the Senate's top Democrat, Chuck Schumer. Live at City Hall this morning, Rosanna and Kurt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Robert.